audience. Here you've already met me. I hear my reputation precedes me. But it's surreal, man. This is a person I used to share a life with. This person I used to root for. I used to root for the Christchurch shooter. I used to support the Christchurch shooter. Dare I say, I even used to shoot loads of cum on the Christchurch shooter's face. But that's the truth of our nation. Our nation loves to tear down pretty, young, talented people. I felt like Britney Spears up there on that stage that night. Free that bitch. Are you guys keeping up? Have you seen the documentary? Whoa, it's the craziest shit I've ever fucking seen. Whoa. She deserves what? That's a fact. Are we down to one? We're down to one. We'll work it out next week. Thanks for coming, King's Pizza. I love you. Hey, my name is Kenny Psaka. Please give it up to your host, Jack Schwab.
Kenny Psaka, everybody. Oh man, I wish I was Kenny Psaka. 6 inches. Okay, we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Please give it up for Rebecca, everybody.
Woo, that's me! Thank you! Oh my gosh, Kenny was just so poetic and romantic. Didn't he look like he was straight out of 10 Things I Hate About You? Okay, yeah, you guys are all old enough to get that. Dope. I was like, he's going down that pole. I'm gonna look at notes too. This is called an open mic. You've seen what's happened. Yikes. I'm gonna be one of those too. This is a perfect place for this joke, so I'll just start with it. They say like people who have signs that say like live, laugh, love need to see them to survive, you know? And I have to be honest with you guys right now. I have so many inspirational signs in my house, it looks like I'm trying to teach myself how to fucking read. Okay? Mama's been sad. I've been going through it. But then I drove the other day. I'm a woman, I'm allowed. But I drove a car the other day and I saw a bumper sticker and it said, live, laugh, love. And I said, fuck that. But right beneath it, it said, but if that doesn't work, load, aim, fire. And I was like, oh my God, holy shit. This entire time I've been looking for a solution and all I needed to do was believe in the Second Amendment. You know? Just straight to the head. Or I could have backed into that car, but now we're in this moment. I always say like, please everyone keep your mask on. We don't all want to die, you know? But that's not true. Like for instance, during this pandemic, I've kind of gotten into Etsy a little bit. I've been looking for more murder hornets nests. Yeah, because I like want to redo my apartment with like more of an indie vibe and then die immediately afterwards. And then when they like come to the scene and just shoot me up with an EpiPen, they'll be like, oh my God, wait, look at her figure. I think that would be a good way to go out, you know? I think it's funny when we joke about, you know, when we joke about weight as women, because we can all be the same amount of stones, as they would say in the UK. I don't live there, but here's what I'm getting to. There's men, there's women, there's gender neutral people. Here's what happened to me before. When someone comes at you and you're like, you know, you're on top of them and you're having a good old sexy time, you're making out, and then you find out you need more space, right? You gotta switch locations. This happens. You gotta go. And so sometimes a man will think that he is strong enough to get me, and boy, that's cute. Because sometimes I look really like dainty, but man, I'm dense, okay? Like I am made of fucking heavy ass shit. I don't know what it is. It's McDonald's. As a corporation, they win. I don't know. I was talking about puzzles the other day with my friend. Oh my God, how enthralling. right. We decided that we fucking hate puzzles. And we got heated in a discussion about puzzles and the history of puzzles. Anyway, and would I be fun to date? Isn't this exciting? So, he was talking about bad relationships, or one specific bad relationship. I'm gonna give you guys a few ones to revel about in my life. I had a boyfriend in college, Brad, who used to steal my panties. Yeah. And at the beginning of the pandemic, I just was like, I hope he's reusing them as masks. You know? Because, like, if you're going to steal them, I'm assuming you're going to smell them. So, like, now's a better time than ever. And then I've been on some dating apps. I'm trying to be a person. And I had a gentleman message me recently, and he said, "Hey girl, I want to socially distance your ass cheeks, and then see what happens." And I was like, yo, if that's where we're starting, like, where are we finishing? It's probably my back. You know, like, logistically, that makes the most sense. Probably. I'm gonna get out of here on this last thing about dating, I guess. Men are so afraid of in dating of meeting a woman that doesn't look like she looks like online. And women are afraid of being murdered. Oh, just a tiny bit scarier. Just a little. Men are like walking to their car hoping they don't bump into an overweight chick. And women are running to their car hoping there's not someone in the back seat. So, that's been my time. I'm Rebecca Robinson. Thank you so much. Give it up to your host.
Yep, that Lysol will protect us from COVID for sure. Shout out to this tip one. You guys are sticking around. Good thing. I'm not joking about that. And if you like white women, we got back-to-back white women comedians. So please give it up for Nelly, everybody.
Hello, how's it? How you doing, King Pizza? Sorry for this fat-ass notebook. I just didn't have time to write it on the smaller one. But hi, how are we doing? Sorry, let me look at you guys while you do that. Wow, Vin Diesel and The Rock had a baby and you grew up. Holy shit! Look at you, my God! What do we got out here? I'm not going to do the in and out bit, but I saw some guy that looked like he was the best man in a wedding, but we lost him, but that's okay. That's all right. Hi guys, it's good to be here. A little bit about me. I'm from Missouri originally. Moved here about 2 years ago. So from Missouri, I understand. I got to give a little bit of an explanation for myself. I got to explain some things. Number one, no, I did not vote for Trump. Number two, no, my relatives did not storm the Capitol. Number three, I can do the Cotton Eye Joe dance. Down. Lost the flip-flop on that one, but it's all good. I'm going to take this immediately. Is this broken? Is this all right? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Hey, little guard dog. What are you doing? You look like the proper guard dog for King's Pizza. Forget about now. No. A comment before mentioned Free Britney, which I think is a pretty cocky documentary to release in the middle of Black History Month. And not just during Black History Month, it's how soon they did it. It's as if they're giving Black History Month the light, you know, like... That's just hilarious. That's hilarious right there. No, but I've been here 2 years, and when I first got here, it took me a little while to get used to it. Within the first week, I had a couple of people come up, oh, how's it? No, how's it? And I was like, how is it? My country asked, how is it? Oh my God, it is great for me. How is it for you? I scared the shit out of them. They started backing away like, she's about to take all our property. I don't know what she's here for. I just gotta go at all costs. But it's been nice being here because my parents come out to visit. I get people visiting me. I don't have to hop a flight anywhere. And I got my mom coming in next month, so that's exciting. I'm excited because she brings treats, little gifts, and she's been lately trying to apologize for past trauma by giving me angsty feminist t-shirts. So this year's was Rebel with a Cause. And I was like, man, Mom, that's really nice, but all you had to do was say I love you. I don't think you had to go through all the trouble, but thanks to Heap, Amazon Prime, or Wish.com, it could have been either at that point, let's be honest. But yeah, I'm excited for her to come in. I miss my parents. I want to get hugs. You know, I get to hug a couple of the comedians here, which is really nice. I'm missing that physical contact. But I realized that during COVID, this is the first time where men actually come up and ask to hug me. I'm like, holy shit! I mean, it's still a no, but, you know, thanks for asking and don't ask again. But you did great on the first try, so that was fine. But I like being asked to get a hug because, you know, I've dealt with sexual assault before. Hold the applause. Dealt with that before, and it was a weird situation. It wasn't really a full-on, how do I phrase this? I wasn't assaulted enough. It was a very mild, calm, weird tit grope situation. Like, I think the Cranberries came on and you're like, do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? And by the third, do you have to? He was looking like, let me know. I'm like, that was weird. Cause like, you know, I'm not saying, first of all, don't do that to people. But if you're gonna, shit or get off the pot. Don't do this non-committal ass, weird little grip situation. All I'm saying is I'm not part of the Me Too movement. I'm more like a Me Free bandwagoner because of that, so. But that's alright, so. Alright, that's my time. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Here's your host, Jack.
Nelly, everybody. Did somebody ask for 3 straight white women? Anybody? Oh, we got him. Star, please come to the stage. Make some noise for Star. 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 There she goes.
Yes! Woo! Let's go, Star!
Make some noise for Star.
Just do it.
Hey guys out there, ready for it? Guys, hey, it's 15. Ready for it? At my age, I have a lot of accessories. One of my accessories is fiddle. Where's that fiddle? This one. Now you can use it for cheerleading. Right? I'm too young for one of these. So, let me entertain you, let me make you smile. I'm gonna do some kicks. I'm gonna watch out. Don't mess with me, brothers. The sisters can mess with me. Ha ha ha. I double my odds. How do I double my odds? Yo! Hey, you missing it? Yo, yo, yo! Hey, you! James! James! Yo, yo, yo! Pick me up this woman. So, guys, at my age, you gotta do a little turn on. So, you gotta advertise. You gotta lipstick, the hot nails. These are not so hot. Yeah, not too great. So, if I'm going out, I said I'm gonna go to church tonight. Church dinner. So, I have it pretty straight. So, then, I want to do a little kiki. So, you guys, sit on the bed. Right?
Bigger stool.
Hey! You guys help! Right? And the other thing is, I can do something else that you can't do. Watch this. Hold on. Got this. Woo! Take this over too. Woo! Woo! Not bad for 85. I'm not 85. But you know what? One son who, you know what? Was over the fence, who I basically $10 million. Calls me 85 years old who's friends. Is that nice? Not nice. I should take a little action to it, right? Danger, danger. Next choice. What's our next choice? I love sunset. Woo! 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 Now, I've been telling you, I've been having a really hard time. I am over that age, and I'm not qualified for the shot. Hey, are you listening? You're missing the fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
girl.
and shorter, bigger is not better. All you guys with small penises. You know what? Not just older women, but some women like smaller penises. Bigger is not better. I used to go for 12 inches, go for the guys that were the basketball players. Now, it's not the size, it's what's in your heart. So, you guys
Tell them about the time you fucked Elvis.
I thought Michael Jackson, Elvis. Actually, I just say dancing with Michael Jackson at the show. Place there. So, I told you that they saw me. So, let me tell you, I was a Cub Scout. Not a brownie, but I was a Cub Scout. My aunt had in the basement the Cub Scout meeting once a week. So I had the uniform, I had the books, I did all the activities, and I was so pissed off. Now when I was 5 years old, I just said, something doesn't feel right. 6 years old, and when I was 7, I said, why am I not going on stage getting awards? Those guys did the same thing that I did. I even did better than them. Why did I get an award? It's the first time I wish I had a dick. But then girls can't have a dick so well. Now, a guy, one of my best friends, who for 25 years, was actually a TV. And she went to New York and got a very expensive operation. So she's been a girl, and she looks so good. And I was in New York in the TV business. I had a TV show. And we were doing a shoot at a nightclub. And my cameraman was sniffing over these women. They thought they were so gorgeous. He brought me back to my love, and guess what? They had dicks. So I didn't air that. We blasted it out of the TV show. So bottom line to the whole thing, let me entertain you. Now, sex. I'm being free. I'm living liberty. Next Monday will be 5 weeks since I got my vaccine. And I'm doing the woman's way. I'm not 75. I'm not whatever else, but I still got it. So I don't know better or worse. So always be prepared. Now, this is a woman's pocketbook, guys. Does anybody know what this is? What kind of sock is this? I'll keep it a secret. You figure blue and yellow.
That's for high blood pressure.
Right. You figure this out. This is a very famous sock, by the way. Like millions of boys wear this, and some of them get sexy abused. Okay, so yes, please. Okay, money? Condom. I couldn't wait to use it. You know what I use my condom now? I use it on my dildos that I put coconut oil in. I spend about $500 a year on dildo condoms now, so I gotta get the glass type. So next is, the will is away, everybody, don't give up the shit. And some of you guys will say MF to some people, and I'm intimidated, I'm really shy, and believe me, I don't know. I'm looking for roommates.
Star, we love you. Star, how come you live like a bag lady, but you drive a Lexus, yo? You know that Lexus? A Mercedes is beautiful. Your car costs more than everything I own. You go, and she live like in Kahala in a mansion and shit. Go ahead, girl. Give it up for Star.
Thank you.
That dog will never be the same. Good play. Keep it going for Mike Rayo, everybody. Mike. It's gonna take him a while to get up here. Michael Rayo. Mike.
Vallejo Rayo. Not cool.
What the fuck just happened? You have a car. Why do you have items? Just put them in your car. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on? Did somebody check her temperature? Because she was steaming fucking hot over here. What the fuck is going on, King's Pizza? Shit.
Please give her her man.
Jesus Christ. She makes Rohan look like a prince.
I'm a cool chick.
Yeah, you're really cool. You're really cool. You're really cool. You have any money? I want to know. Holy shit, there's a whole ass dog here? That's cool. What's his name? How the fuck? I kind of don't even want to start. Oh. So, King's Pizza, huh? I'm sweating and my nipples are hard. I have no idea what's going on. It's hard to be fat out here. Fucking Hawaii. Fucking Hawaii. My friends came out here asking me, shit, I've been out here for 3 years. Poor. I got my friends saying what hikes should I go on, what restaurants should I eat at, what tours I should go to. Like, motherfucker, I don't know. The only thing I know from top to bottom is Walmart. But on the other hand, King's Pizza, this is where places, fuck.
Don't act like you fucked up at your job. I'm a little bit fucked up. I was gonna make some weed jokes, but I forgot them. All ages. Are you sure you want to do this, Jack, for the rest of your life? You better be careful. You're gonna be the only 17-year-old abducted by a red car. They're gonna send out an Amber Alert. And she's not even gonna fuck you. She's gonna want to talk to you for 45 minutes so she can get 3 more minutes of stage time. Oh, COVID. Everybody else, the cases are going down. Day after the Super Bowl, I thought it was COVID. Never mix cocaine, barbecue, and alcohol all at once. Because the next day, you'll think you have the symptoms. Runny nose, diarrhea, fatigue, shortness of breath. I'm just fat, that always happens. So I go to CVS and take a rapid test, rush over there. They called me back in 2 hours. They're like, you gotta come back. I was like, oh shit, I got it. They're like, no, the cotton swab's full of cocaine. So I was negative for COVID, but positive for partying. Yeah, it's kind of, it was a good crowd. It was a great crowd. I don't even care if you guys laugh. I like the shock value. I like you guys go. I like the, you know, like a baby hurts herself when they're about to cry. I like that. That's hilarious. Why the fuck am I wearing a sweater right now? It's just like how I lose weight. I used to be like 350 pounds like a couple years ago before I moved out here. Now I'm like 260. Wasn't for no diet or exercise or anything. I just got adapted to no air conditioning. Like this room reminds me of my room, but it doesn't smell like pizza. Sure does smell like cheese. Good thing you guys are not eating. Grossed you out. I got 1 minute. Alright. Just like my sex life. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this shit short, like fucking watching a porno. I'm done. I hope you guys are satisfied. Glad sure. Give it up for Jack!
Give it up for Mike. I'm convinced he's only here for the food and not the comedy. Okay, keep it going for Long Locks, ladies and gentlemen. Lock! Lock!
One time for the one time. What's up with the what's up?
What's up?
See, I knew, man. Y'all didn't even get it. Listen, when I say what's up with the what's up, I need y'all to say what's up, okay? One time for the one time. What's up with the what's up?
What's up?
I appreciate that. He's giving me the juice. We got some sauce on him. I feel that. Thank you. What's up, Jack? Jack up here looking like you about to give a colonoscopy or some shit. You got no gloves, a double mask. You're the youngest one here, bro. You're not gonna get it. It's alright. You're not gonna get the one-niner. It's alright. What's cool, man? What's up with you guys? You guys are looking good. How you folks doing today? She got her dog.
It's her dog.
Okay, you got somebody's dog. What do you mean? You got your dogs with you. It's okay. You got your dogs with you. It's alright. I understand. Look. I'm here. I heard you say dog. Look. All right. Calm down. It's an ankle biter. Jesus Christ. Like, listen, here in Hawaii and Honolulu, dogs are like up here. I feel like people are down here. Look, only time a chocolate person come up, then the dogs start barking. It's Black History Month. Little poodle. God, Jesus Christ.
The only time.
Retired.
It's okay. It's all right. It's good. You know what I mean? I'm good. It's Black History Month. Black Power. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Only thing is, it's Black History Month. I really don't like being called black though. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I really don't. You can call me chocolate. You know what I'm saying? I'm chocolate. I feel like I like chocolate because I'm rich. You know what I mean? Chocolate means rich. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it. It's a flavor. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate is not a color. You know what I'm saying? You chocolate. I'm chocolate. You guys are vanilla. It's okay. It's alright. I feel like white people just wanted to take over so bad. It was like they got fancy with it. They was like, oh, we're gonna call it vanilla bean. Like what?
Vanilla bean? Oh, you guys just don't want the Mexicans to have anything. It's fucked up. It's messed up. It's crazy here. You know what I mean? But I like flavors. You know what I mean? It's a lot different than just colors. One had to be just colors. Like I'm a flavor. I'm rich with mine. You know what I mean? It's good here. You get me? It's different. I got a lot of chocolate in it, you know? And my grandpa, he's Cherokee, right? So it fucked me up when I was like 14, and he told me, he was like, yeah, we're Cherokee from the tribe. I was like, wow. So you mean like this is our land? I'm from here. I'm not even from, people say, oh, go back to Africa. I'm not from there. Nope, my people from right here. See that? That's messed up. They tell me to go back somewhere and y'all don't own this. I thought everybody was the goddamn immigrant in America. You know? I just don't get it. I don't like that. White people want to get upset. Storm the Capitol. What? Get the fuck out of here. What are you guys so mad about? Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, you're part of the group. Don't try to act like you ain't with them. She's gonna try to be like, oh no, I'm not with them. No! I wouldn't storm the Capitol. No! Yup, you down with all the rest of the vanillas. I'm sorry. That's your flavor. You gotta accept it. You gotta be with them. It's just a bad year for you guys. It's a bad year for vanillas. It started off bad. Look at him. It's past Valentine's Day and that rose is dead. How you gonna give his girlfriend a fucking rose? That was disrespectful as shit. Just gave, is that your girl?
That's mine over there.
And that's your lady? Look at you, that's fucked up, bro. Don't let him give your girl a rose. You got muscles and shit. You better get up like, hey. Let me give her my girl no fucking, let me give her no rose. I can buy her a rose with my muscles. See? You wore a muscle shirt and everything. You just trying to show off and shit. Fuck out of it. Don't do that shit. I can do that shit too, bro. See that shit? I can flex, bro. I do push-ups. Fuck you, man.
How many?
You look like you get up really early to fucking work out and shit. For no reason.
Yeah.
I see you you're like one of those people that be running the Alawai and shit. Yeah, I know. Look at him. Yeah. I gotta get the early morning workout. You know, I gotta get it. I'm big. I'm huge. You got protein, creatine. I know, you just put it all in one big drink. You got a big team shake.
I'm gonna laugh if you do too. I'm gonna laugh if you do.
Oh my gosh! I don't know, man. I'm done, man. My name is Lots. Follow me on Instagram. Love on X-Ray. All right, thank you.
Lost everybody. Just give him his reparations so we can stop yelling at us. Okay, keep the laughs coming from Niko, Nikea, everybody. Woo!
I love how obvious you were being with that light. You were like sitting over here. I don't know if anybody else knew was. Yeah. You're like, please get the fuck off the stage! Oh, 10 seconds, bro. Leave. Good job tonight, Jack. Everybody give Jack a round of applause. Yeah. Hosting fucking sucks when you got 30 comedians. You know? And the old lady is funnier than you. That's hard. It's a hard thing to deal with. I get it. I understand. Jack, have you had sex before? Have you? No? Mike Rayo has fucked more girls than you at one time. Yeah, he's in a threesome. I was thinking about threesomes the other day. Okay, here's the sentence for a threesome. Last night, I fucked John and Stacy. That's what happened in the threesome. If I take the last two words out of that sentence, last night I fucked John. Still works. That's what you did last night. When was your last threesome, bro? Well, you fucked John that night, okay? Stacy was the end of the sentence, so they got cut off. I really didn't have any plan besides that joke, so thank you. Just really wanted to get that off my chest. That's what I've been thinking all week. My roommate told me that she's a non-practicing homosexual. Yeah. You know. I had to just accept it though, you know. I kind of made fun of her a little bit, but here's the thing. I went back to my room later, smoked a shitload of weed, and then I applied that idea to my life, and I realized that the best relationships I've ever had have been my non-practicing homosexual relationships with my male friends. You get it? You're almost touching your friend's leg right now, bro. You guys, if they weren't here, this would be a different situation. You get it. You get me. You get me. Yeah. Seriously, who was the last person you texted? It wasn't one of these ladies. It was him. It was him. You non-practicing homos. Whatever, I don't give a shit. I used to play music, you know? And I like thought about the first time that I played with my guitar player. It was so gay. It was me and him in a dimly lit room. He was playing with his piece. I was playing with my piece. We sat there and we stared into each other's eyes and we made sweet, sweet music. Pretty gay. Yeah. And then eventually I put my strap on, he put his strap on, we stood up. I switched, I was playing with his piece, he was playing with my piece. And then we invited a drummer, he got some sticks, which made it a night. And then we invited a keyboard player, and then things got weird. Four was too many. Four was too many people. Maybe put it like a little more in front of me so I can see it. Oh, okay, is that my time? Oh, is that what you're saying? Alright. Thanks, I didn't know. I did it locks. Are you guys discussing and non-practicing? You guys, you're going home with her, he's going home with him, so it's happening. Yeah, I'm done. Thanks.
Niko, everybody. Let's give him his land back so we can stop yelling at us. Also, I'm not a virgin, I'm just a non-practicing heterosexual. I'll start training if any of you ladies are interested. Okay, next to the stage we got Tyler. Tyler, the only middle-aged Tyler there is in the world.
How did you know I was middle-aged? You're gonna look like me as soon as you get this age. How's it going, everybody? My name's Tyler. 36 years old. Middle-aged. You know what? It's good to be middle-aged. It's really good. The dating scene when you're this age, very good. Very good. 36. Women look at you a lot differently because you know you got this kind of in-between look, and you can go both ways, kind of that way. But younger women might have daddy issues. Look at you. You're not old enough to look like their dad, but I make good enough money where I can pay a couple bills. I can get a couple dates that way. Older women. Look at you, just good enough, like you're almost my age, but young enough where, you know, I don't feel like I'm raping you. That's good too, right there. But my favorite is middle-aged women. Middle-aged women, my age. You know why? Because, you know, when you get, the women that I like, they're more like, you know when you go to high school and you're young, and you're like, oh, these girls won't fuck me, and then, you know, like cheerleaders, the popular girls, and then you get to a certain age, and, you know, they're going, at this age, they're going through their divorces right now. They've got a couple kids, shit's going bad for them, low self-esteem,
I'm looking pretty good right now, and they're still looking pretty hot. Not too bad for me. A lot of them, though, with the kids, that's kind of a problem for a lot of people. You have kids. And I don't really have a problem with kids, but I take that back. I do have a problem with kids. It's like, you ever go inside like a Walmart and you just see like some bratty ass kid with their mom, they're holding them, and I want this, fucking this, and they're like, shut the, everybody just wants to tell them, shut the fuck up, you fucking dumb little brat, but nobody does. Everybody just gives them a dirty look, and the mom just has to sit there and, oh, that's my kid, and I feel bad for those moms, I really do. So I was thinking of a way to make money and maybe kind of alleviate some of those problems right there. So my idea was to kind of hire maybe like an assassin to go in and fuck your kid up when he goes in the store. Like, this is what you do. Before you go in, you tell your kid, like, you better behave today, because, someday somebody's not going to take it. Somebody's going to really not like you for doing what you're doing. Fuck you, whatever, Mom. And they go inside. And then you hire somebody to wait right around the corner. And as soon as they start fucking up, you come right around the corner and you slap that fucking kid right in the face. You just fucking dig the fuck out. You run the fuck away. And your mom's going to start crying. Ah, what the fuck happened? And your mom's going to go, see? I fucking told you. You fucking dumb kid. And people do that to fuck up motherfuckers like you. So, get your shit together. Get your shit together. Get it in a nice little tight ball and get it out. Anyway, but yeah, I just walked by and this guy was like, you want to do stand-up comedy? And I haven't done that in a while, so that's all I really got. So thank you for your time.
Tyler, everybody, come on, keep it going. 36 years old. I thought there was an age limit being named Tyler. He's the only non-teenage Tyler I've ever seen, but we'll keep it going. We got Eddie coming to the stage. Eddie, hey everybody, one of my personal favorites.
Let's go, Eddie!
Let's go, Eddie. We love Eddie over here.
Oh yeah, thanks, Jack. Oh god, what sexy people in here. Oh, I should have took a piss before I came up here. I don't remember what I was going to talk about.
I like your shirt.
Who said that?
I do.
Oh, thanks, dude. I was looking at the two white guys and I was like, what? You seen Friday? Oh, shit. No, white people can watch anything. It's fine. It's 2021. You okay, man? You gonna drop the dookie bag? Oh man, yeah, it was my birthday recently. Thank you. Last week, I just turned 30. 30, my man. Which is cool. I'm cool with it. 30's okay. It's still young. It's not as old as it used to be. What's up, Rohan?
I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good. Get your Rice Krispies or whatever you're gonna get. Fine. Now 30's okay, it's not that old, you know what I mean? Especially these days, 30's not that old in 2021, But it made me think that, how like most of human history, people only live to like their mid-30s, right? So like if this is like a couple hundred years ago, like I'd almost be dead, right? Like if this was 1821, like I'd be looking like fucking Joe Biden right about now. Fucking geriatric 30-year-old, early onset dementia. Got a 15-year-old Kamala Harris coming from my job. Nah, probably not though. Women were still witches back then. So. Can't be a witch and a president. Fuck, I don't know, maybe you can. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see when it happens. But yeah, man, I don't know. Life just used to suck back then, man. Like, compared to what we have now, Like, can you imagine living life before, like, doctors and hospitals and modern medicine, right? Like, imagine being a little kid and you break your arm and your parents are like, well, Guess we gotta take it to the shaman. You know? We'll have him piss on it, and then we'll all do DMT together as a family. Sounds pretty dope, actually. Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Get together.
It was crazy, isn't it? It was crazy back then, man. Even today, dude, you know, like we live in a first world country, you know, that's why everything's easier, man. There's still places out there today that suck to live in, you know? Places like Liberia, places like Afghanistan, you know, Florida, places like that. Fucking terrible places, man. Places with children starving and places with bombs flying over people's heads. You know, people getting smacked in the face with twisted tea cans. Fuck yeah. Terrible. But, you know, it's not bad, dude. Like, if you think about it, right? It's like, dude, think about this. There are kids in Africa who walk 20 miles a day to get clean water, right? Meanwhile, you all shit in it, right? You all have a porcelain bowl at your houses filled with clean water that you drop hot dukes in every day, right? Right, Paco? Every day, you know? Meanwhile, a little click-clack's gotta walk 9 fucking hours to a fucking well to get some water that's dirtier than the one you just shit in. It's fucked up. And I'm guilty of it too, you know what I mean? I'm not absolved from this, you know what I mean? I waste water like a motherfucker, you know? Like when I'm taking the shit, sometimes I turn the shower on and just let it run because it relaxes me. Soothing. It relaxes the anus. You know? And then afterwards, I drink a bottle of Dasani and I spit it out because that's low quality water. Then I drink Fiji and I spit that out too because it's too rich. Too many minerals. Then I get an Aquafina and that's just right, but I spit that out too because I'm not thirsty anymore.
Okay, Goldilocks.
And I don't recycle. Throw those bottles right in the ocean. Is that my time? All right, thanks guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, make some noise. Next coming to the stage, we got our first poet of the night, Z from Baltimore, ladies and gentlemen.
That was good shit.
Damn, that's how y'all feel? I mean, can I get some applause?
Let's go, Super
All
Black.
right, all
Let's
right,
go,
all
Super
right.
Black.
Tell a poem about water.
I ain't got it. So, I got a show next weekend on Friday. It's a showcase. It's Black History Month, so I got a show of all black artists, comedians, and poets. Niko's gonna be there. Trey's gonna be there. Bob's gonna be there. Pepper's
Trey's
gonna
black
be there.
side's gonna be there.
Yo, I hope you don't tell those jokes he did on Monday. 'Cause he got anyway, don't tell
Just
him.
tell him not to tell jokes.
But anyway, so like, I'm gonna use an open mic to do what we do at open mics to test shit out. I got this poem that I'm trying to test out. It's not funny at all. It's pretty heavy. Is that alright with y'all? Y'all sure that's alright with y'all? Alright, better.
Y'all hear me? Yeah?
Huh?
Alright.
What?
Alright. I've never done this poem in front of people. I've only done it online. So I need to test it out in front of people. So here we go. New shit. New shit.
Oh, shit.
I am genuinely afraid of going to a therapist. Like, for real. Because what if it actually, like, works? And they have me spilling tea all over their nice, clean couch. What if they find this chest buried underneath my chest that's just stuffed to the brim with lumps of trauma-covered coal? What if these issues I got stored on these shelves are the only thing that keeps the pages turning in my book of life? What if repressed memory foam be the only thing that helps me sleep? The only comfort that keeps the nightmares away. See, by now, I've grown attached to these makeshift levees that I've built between me and the outside world because they have held steady for decades. Pieced together from the fragile fragments of manhood that I've managed to scavenge from the shattered pieces of my broken male influences. And what if this doctor just comes in with their PhD in demolition and starts detonating dynamite at these already faltering foundations, flooding the foreground of my frontal lobe and bringing skeletons to the surface that I thought had long dissolved. I mean, after all this time of pushing and pushing this shit down so deep under so much pressure, it should be oiled by now. I should be slick enough to just slide right through life, never having to tap into this reservoir, erupting through the surface and covering everything with this thick black mayhem. Like what am I supposed to say to this stranger who has already heard every story that there is to be told, who is skilled at searching every closet for the bones barricaded between the walls, this stranger who I trust about as far as I can push them away, who just wants to play Jenga with my mental stability, tip over the tower intensively, and then take credit for building me back to heaven, this stranger who just wants to see the rust underneath this iron-plated armor and marvel at the triggers that make me a war machine. And yeah, I know, I'm projecting, and to be honest, I'm not that afraid of telling them my story. I guess I'm just afraid of hearing it out loud, of being my own audience, afraid that once my lips reconstruct the traumas that now they can never be destroyed, I'd rather just suffer with them in the back of my mouth like a rotting tooth, because once you extract it, then it's out there, covered in blood and neglect for the world to witness the repressed repulsion that you've kept lodged in the back of your voice, where the words have to tiptoe around every day, careful not to track any dirty little secret footprints over your clean carpet tongue. That's why poetry has always been my therapist, which is to say that my PEN be my PhD, my couch be covered in construction paper and constructive criticism, my prescription be transcription, and my treatment is to try to take the right path, because I swear I can handle this myself. I swear I can handle this myself, but it be times when that first line just draws too much blood, and it reminds me that underneath this iron-plated armor is a war-torn tragedy and some wounds never quite closed, some slashes never get sutures to the therapist that I finally have the courage to visit. I apologize in advance for never seeking to be stitched up sooner and for leaving a bloodbath all over your nice, clean couch.
So, got it on follow me on Instagram at Z from Baltimore. I got shows, 2 shows next weekend. One is a showcase, one's an open mic. Come through and all that.
One night, everybody. That man has some talent. Man, that was heavy, or as we like to say, that was Mike Rayo. Man, that couldn't have been any different from Eddie M. They're like complete opposites. Okay. Next to the stage we got Cameron. Where's Cameron at? Okay, the tall Asian in the suit. You can't miss him. Coming to the stage is Cameron. Make some noise, everybody.
I'm sorry I'm up here in a suit. I decided to come in my Jeff Bezos cosplay, guys. I actually just came from taking myself on a date. It's about the whitest shit I've done in the last 6 months. I just wanted to realize, out here people call white people howlies. And I've noticed that every language in the world except for English has some way of shitting on white people. I mean, like, Spanish, we got gringo. And Chinese, you guys are guaylos. We call you guys fucking white monster. Just anybody from the West in general. It doesn't matter. You're from England, white monster. You're from Spain, white monster. You're from Greece, okay, you guys can cook. I like food a lot. The other day I was making musubi. It's just a great hiking snack. But I was trying to figure out what the ratios of shit to throw in your sushi rice is. I'm getting online, and it's impossible to find a recipe these days. You gotta scroll through 17 different stories about where the fuck they found this recipe. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how much goddamn vinegar and mirin to put in my rice. And it's just like, well, I was in Tokyo. It was 2016, and I was wearing a maid costume. And I discovered sushi. I found it eventually. It was just like, another cup of vinegar. There we go. Was it really that hard? Did I have to scroll through your life story? I don't care that you studied abroad.
We all did. Get over yourself. I've been making this movie for a long time. It reminds me of my siblings. My younger brother is about this big. I always think of him like he's this big because he's 10 years younger than me. And it always makes me wonder. My younger sister was clearly planned, evident by the fact that she turned out fine. My brother and I fuck-ups. Right? My younger brother, I'll start with myself. I got arrested in Spain for doing dumb shit 3 times. I don't know how they didn't deport me. I think they just thought I was Spanish. And my younger brother ruined Christmas this year in the best way possible. We're all sitting around. It's Christmas evening. I'll skip to the end. We had to spend it in the emergency room. Not for anything reasonable. It's not like he burned himself on a fireplace. It's not like he cut himself cooking. No, my 15-year-old brother managed to shoot himself in the dick.
No, Chet mobbed himself.
With an airsoft gun.
Oh.
The disappointment in the room that my brother didn't manage to just straight up shoot off it is tangible.
I don't know why I wanted that.
The sadism coming from the back of the room over here is painful. I feel sympathetic pain for him, and all he did was shoot himself in the air. But we're just sitting around, we're watching Die Hard because that is a Christmas movie. If you don't believe me, if you disagree, and Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, you fight me. Or Bruce Willis, because he'll tell you the same thing. But we're sitting around, me, my parents, my sister, we're in the living room, and we just hear screaming from the other room with absolutely no context. And we walk in, and there is my 15-year-old, 6'4" brother, writhing in pain, naked on the ground with an airsoft gun in his hand. It takes us an hour to get the explanation out of him. He's in the ER at this point. And the greatest thing about this is he never gets to live it down. Ever. He gets to be the youngest, he gets to be spoiled, but he will always be the sibling that shot himself in the dick.
On Christmas.
He's going to be 22 years old. He's going to manage to graduate college. He'll probably do great, and we'll be like, you know what? You still shot yourself in the dick. He'll be 30. He'll be getting married. I will get up there as part of the groom's party, and I'll be like, all right, I know that this is about celebrating him, but I need to let everybody in the room know. This idiot shot himself in the dick. My sister is not the fuck up. She's currently in school for biotechnological engineering. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what the fuck that is, but she's in school for it, and she's the favorite child. I hope she's not cloning babies. But you know, honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised. If anybody in the family was going to be an evil scientist, it would be Una. She's just out there cloning an army, and they're going to take over the world. That's my time, guys. Have a good evening.
Cameron, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for Cameron. Pronounced Lucy by Lucy. Our last performer of the night, please bow your heads and say your prayers because we got Temple coming to the stage, everybody.
Hey, everybody. So this is shameless plug. So for all y'all who like singers, poets, pole dancers, twerk sessions, I got an event tomorrow. I want to see all y'all there. Niko, no, you cannot twerk. Do not twerk at my show tomorrow.
I'm a twerk.
But yeah, so got a lot of performers tomorrow. Got tomorrow at Polarity, 8 o'clock. The tickets are on my Instagram, so you guys can find them there in my bio. My Instagram is Temple Divine, the number 1. So it's TEMPLEDIVINE, the number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, y'all can find tickets in my bio.
I'm gonna follow you right now.
Polarity is in Chinatown. So yeah, come out, have some fun. We got food, we got drink, we got entertainment, so we all come have some fun.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna perform.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be performing. Not that depressing ass phone he just did, but no, I'm just joking.
This is why I don't do shit like this.
But you already know. I like to keep it kind of sexy. You know what I mean? I'm a different type of Poison Z. I'm not one of those poets. I'm like, beautiful, sexy, let's have some fun, let's get a little kinky sometimes. Tomorrow's gonna be a lot of kinky, a lot of naughty, a lot of fun. Cause it's, love month and all that shit. So, we wanna do that stuff. So this one, I won't be performing tomorrow. I will be hosting. However, I got a little poem for y'all today. It's a short poem, so I'm gonna just do it, get out y'all way. As I lay here and sunbathe and allow the rays to kiss my skin, I close my eyes and allow my body to receive the natural elements. I sink into a deep meditation. As I raise my vibration, I feel the warm air as it tickles my hairs, being grateful that I am an heir of the melanated royalty.
Ooh, yep.
So I don't flinch when I feel his grip, as the king sowed verbal seeds of passion. Such a tease as he whispers softly in my ear, emphasizing his tease. As they leave his lips, my body moans. King gives me praise and worship as he prays for my clarity with my divine connection. Wanting me to dive deeper into my spirit realm, King grabs his metal massagers and starts therapy.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Lou.
Woo-hoo.
We got a whole different type of therapy.
Okay.
My eyelids twitch as the reflection of the metal that hung upon his neck sway. My moans sway, his body sway, we sway together. I inhale deeply with wishes to perish in this world of ecstasy. Then inhale the sweet smell of perish and melon scent. I exhale once more, deeply, as the king sent shockwaves from my fingertips and ears, from the magic he performs down at the base of my feet. Then you know what happens next.
Oh!
And that's that piece. That's it. That's it. You're so silly. So yeah, just want to invite everybody out. Tomorrow we're going to have some fun. Come have some fun with me. Have some drinks, laugh, hear some singing. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You can't be doing them jokes in front of Jack like that. Jack horny and shit right now. Look, you can't even stand up. He ain't never get no pussy. He horny as hell. He look at you like George Bush looked at Michelle Obama and shit like, hey, I'm about to get this. We'd like to thank everybody coming out. Don't forget to support those shows. We got a show tomorrow. And next week, we got shows on Friday and Saturday here at King's Pizza. Thank you so much. Mahalo. I love y'all.
She like the way I dance, she like the way that I move.